What is up, everybody? Welcome back to Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic, to the Sith Lords. We are on part 22 already. If you remember in the last episode, we basically went through all of Goto's ship. We officially finished that shit planet that is Nar Shaddaa. And we have all of our companions. And look at that, we just got an achievement. The gang is all here. Pretty cool though. Pretty cool. I'm excited to progress and continue our adventure. I'm curious to see if we got any new dialogue with our companions, so we're going to spend the first chunk of this video doing that really quick.
My life for yours. I am prepared both in mind and body for your team.
Yuyo.
I understand now. Such a form will increase my skills and my use to you.
What else?
My life. I am prepared for whatever you...
Breath control. That's cool.
I understand now. My life. I will answer what...
Don't think that's new. Alright, well, I mean, we taught her some stuff, so that's cool. Who else should we talk to? Can we go to the HK factory planet yet?
Query, is this...
That's do what Bayodir's got for us.
Yes, General?
Dude, he is limping. Alright, well, I guess his health is low. Just noticed his health bar. And you're still pissed off at me, no surprise there.
Yeah, what do you want?
Nope. What about Hunter? He's new. Like rot within a tree. Bro, you've only known me like this. That's Oh, influence, huh? Yeah. Shadowlands is dope. That's a cool reference to the first Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic game. You actually get to walk on the Shadowlands of Kashyyyk. I think the wood will break. That's good. I like on That's pretty dope. I've never been able to talk with Hanar like this before, so it's a cool little development you get. He's all pissed off. Hmm. One wisdom and a new perspective about your actions. Well done. Hmm. Alright, well, got some good FaceTime in with online and some FaceTime. Let's chat it up with Kreia. Fuck you, Godo. I'm not interested at all.
What is left of the Jedi has felt what has happened. The death of Kael. You will find what remains in the ruins of the Enclave on Dantooine. This matter has come full circle, and there is something there that you must hear if you are to understand.
Copy that. Should meet them there. Alright. So when can we go to the droid factory? Es muy interesante. Oh, good. I guess we'll hop on over to Dantooine. Oh. Boing. And we are back, Dantooine. Did y'all miss me? I'm gonna check something real quick. Alright. Okay. I just wanted to check out more details on the HK factory. So I'm not sure if I did it correctly. It seems like we were supposed to encounter the HK units with HK-47 in our party, which I don't think we did that. So there's a good chance we don't get the option to do it, which is cool with me. It's not the end of the world. It would have been nice to be able to do that. That's yeah, more health for Mandalore. Let's go, baby. What do we want? See, he's already pretty geared up with his feats. So we might as well buff up his treat entry a little bit. Go ahead, save it again, because why not? Never be too safe in this game. Enclave is all the mercenaries are still there. Very nice. Remains? Really? Oh, we can't grab. Good. Okay. Well, way to tease me, game. I'm sure I fell for that last time we were here, too. The game just had to remind me that I could not grab it. Look at this. This is the squad right here. You ain't want to fuck with us. This is a savage group we got here. I've got 364 health. Mandalore's got 450. Hanhar's at 600. That is insane. Hanhar has so much health. Ugh. Look at that. The Enclave's all complete now. It's not destroyed anymore. It's like it was rebuilt / repaired. You already know we're gonna check this shit out. Wah, wah, wah. Let's see how it looks now. The rebuilt Jedi Enclave. Wah, 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 wah. All right. So where shall we go? Why would you run that? Health pack. What do we have? Physical boost. 1. Okay, that's not bad too. Oh, it's just me, right? Like what? Kreia, what are you doing here? I didn't bring you with me. Come on now. She's like, that's fine.
It has been some time.
Ah, yes, just relax.
The years have not been kind to us both, it seems.
Hey, I brought you here earlier when we first were at dance. Oh my god. So if you were light side and you had all the Jedi Masters alive still, you'd be meeting with them here. You'd be talking to them. But we killed them all. So it's just us.
Is it as you expected? I had thought you were the last of the Jedi, as did the Sith, but there are more of them than you know. Your actions have crippled the Order, perhaps destroyed them. No. Perhaps it is difficult to say. For every Jedi slain, for every Sith slain, another rises. But the Order is wounded, yes. Because there is something we must discuss. I have done what I can to keep you from the Jedi and the Sith, but a critical moment approaches, and what you have done is not enough. Master Vrook, despite his faults, was right to come here. I had thought he might have recognized Dantooine for what it was, what had been done there. You are tied to places such as these, you know. Yes, but Master Vrook was unwilling to see what other masters may have seen. That the echo of Dantooine he felt was inside you as well. They admitted it as much in the council chamber after your trial, though they did not understand what it meant at first. They assumed it was a threat that they felt. From one perspective, they were correct. As much as you can form connections to others, such connections exist on a galactic scale as well. It is possible to hurt or sever those connections, to create places in the Force where it is difficult to center oneself, but that is the crudest form of manipulation. It is possible to affect those connections in other ways, by the slightest action. A seemingly minor choice, a small cruelty. The stronger your connection to life, to the Force, the stronger these echoes can be made, and the stronger they are felt. When heard, Force sensitives instinctively seek out the source, are drawn to it to try and form a connection. And when the connection is formed, both become stronger, and the influence between them grows. Your companions, many are touched by the Force on some level, and in many ways they serve out of compulsion and because your connection influences them strongly. It was much like it was for you in the Mandalorian Wars, with many Jedi under your command. But this connection has other consequences. When the Source is wounded, the one on which others draw strength, then they are wounded as well. What one feels, the other feels. And when others die, the scream travels back to the Source. If they occur at the same time, or at the right time, these screams will build upon each other until it is the only sound you can hear. And the deaths of many will cause the screams to build until their pain becomes yours, and you die as well. And that is why during the Mandalorian Wars, you lost your connection to the Force. It was that final battle, the deaths of so many Jedi, that caused you to lose your connection. It caused the wound that you feel now. It caused pain in the Force, an emptiness, a wound that has yet to heal. But it does not end there. If it did, then perhaps the threat that we face would be more manageable. This pain I describe, the echo of these acts, is true of planets as well. Tremendous loss of life on a planetary scale can also cast echoes, create a scream, a wound in the Force that can travel across the galaxy. It can be felt by Force sensitives, and it can influence them whether they realize it or not. If enough of these echoes are allowed to build in the Force uncontrolled, the consequences could be disastrous. The connections of all life would be affected. Yes, in that he was correct. But like Vrook himself, that is incomplete in itself, and it only achieves meaning when part of a larger whole. As I have said, screams and their echoes can overlap, build in strength, and if timed correctly they will build on each other. The scream will grow, and anything that can hear this scream shall be deafened or killed. But in order for this to work, all of them must be timed correctly, must be carefully orchestrated and controlled, from the greatest to the smallest of echoes, even the ones that come from a lone exile echoing across the galaxy. And when that exile forms connections to others as you do, the danger becomes apparent. The echo continues to grow, to travel. Yes, he is correct. You form such bonds easily. The why of it is not important now. All that is important is that you understand that your actions affect others strongly. Anyone can do such things, since life is connected by the Force. Sometimes the connections are faint, but in your case, they are very strong. You instinctively know how to manipulate such connections, to influence others. You have seen it mirrored in those who travel with you. You give others strength to act, but it is also possible to draw upon the strength of others to increase your own. It is similar to drawing upon the Force as Jedi do, but when it is touched by the power of the dark side, it is something else, something deadly. These Sith we face, they have learned how to do this. It is a technique that has been lost for some time, not seen in the days since the ancient Sith. They can use it to consume other Force sensitives, and at the highest pinnacle of power, use it to consume anything that lives. The blind seer. Her master has harnessed this technique, and he is rapidly approaching the height of its power. I fear he may even rival some of the ancient Sith. He is already more of a force than a living thing, a hole in the Force that threatens to draw everything into it, and the teaching must die with him, or else all life will be placed in jeopardy. The destruction of the Order, the Masters, it was not an end in itself. I did not expect them to still live. Their presence was knowledge I did not possess. But now this has been corrected, and now the sides of this conflict are as I had thought them to be. There are no more unknowns. But this moment is all that really matters. It was never my wish that you find the Masters, only find yourself, although I did not expect them to still live. I had hoped you would learn something from the Jedi Masters as they fell before you. Not just of battle, but of yourself and the Force. I must know if killing them, if revenge brought you any measure of satisfaction, if seeing them dead has settled the disquiet within you. Because it matters to me, in a way that never mattered to the Jedi, to the Council when they cast you out. You must understand, I did not wish the Jedi dead. Defeated, perhaps. I merely wished them to see that they and their teachings were wrong, that one could not truly understand the Force simply by adhering to the Jedi Code. All I have ever trained have been failures to them. Students who went to fight the Mandalorians, who fell to the dark side, who abandoned their training. To see one that had the strength to best them, that is a moment I will not forget. Yet it has not been as satisfying as I had hoped. To best one in battle is one thing. To defeat them without striking a blow, that was my hope. Regardless, it had to be done. To have such powerful Jedi still live, still be felt in the Force, even on such worlds as they had chosen, was a threat that had to be ended. That is not important. First, let us return to my question. If, by killing these Jedi, if you achieved any measure of peace. It was as I thought. You have failed me, completely and utterly. I have taught you to hear the Force again, shown you the contrast, and yet still you do not understand. This is what you have wrought. Countless murderers, slayers, assassins, born of war that has, as always, taught the wrong lesson. You showed them life without the Force, and instead of showing them truth, power, all you showed them was how the galaxy may die. You are responsible for all of this. Even now, events spiral towards destruction, and there is nothing that can be done because you refuse to listen, to understand. You have seen the effects you have on those close to you, heard the echoes scream across dead planets, and watched as your strength has grown. Yet it is for nothing. To have the Jedi Masters brought low by such a failure, there is no victory in that. You have not heard a thing I have taught, and for all I have said, you have never learned to listen. There. Do you feel that, Exile? It cuts through your defenses, as unprepared for such an attack as you are. Let that pain be a lesson, and a reminder of what you have forgotten. You were my last hope, the only one who could change what is to come. And now you have left me nothing. I shall teach you no longer. Our bond remains, but that is all. This place will hide you from the Sith for a time, enough to do what must be done. Stay here and die, apprentice, among the wreckage of all that remains of the Jedi. It is a fitting grave until the Sith come to end you, to end everything.
Well, that was pretty dope.
You.
Oh, yes. At last, you see. I am one of the Sith, it is true. I must answer for my actions, and it is my wish that only Atris hear my answers. You have taught them to bond with others, and then feed on others through that bond. What you have brought is the death of all who can feel the Force. It is your gift to the galaxy, Exile. And unless you hear it, and silence the echo you have caused, then every living thing everywhere that is touched by the Force will die.
Soon your ship will come, my master. I will bring him before you, but I will not let you have him. Soon your ship shall come from that which made you.
I know you can hear me. I have always known. It is why I followed you. I have destroyed planets for you, General. But now, this once, if we could save something in this galaxy. I need to do this, or I will die inside, like I died at Malachor 5.
Damn. You've gained a new dark side, Force power, Force crush. Nice. Well, let's get the fuck out of here. I wonder if there was any dialogue that Kreia would have approved of. That would have been interesting. Instead of just telling me, you have learned nothing.
The handmaiden took her. She thinks Kreia killed you. Because that's the lie Kreia told her, that's why. The only thing that matters is the handmaiden believes it. And she's gonna react exactly how that old witch hoped she would. That's why she wanted the handmaiden on board, you know. So she could use her to reach the Telos Academy whenever she wished, without needing the access codes. Yes, the handmaiden knows who she is now. She'll take her to Telos, and Atris will do what she'll do to anyone she thinks is a Sith. Yeah, I know. That's what I was afraid you'd say.
We're going to Telos, baby. I love this game. It's so good. It can be difficult at times, but for the most part, it's just fun to play.
What is wrong? Something troubles you. I can feel it.
I'm in where Kreia sits. That's funny.
That is a strange answer. I do not understand. I would die for you. When I tell you my life for yours, it is my choice. And if there is an ending between us, where my sacrifice can save you, it will be because it is my desire, not your will. I simply do. And sometimes there is no reason that can be given. What did you learn within the Jedi Academy?
A lot.
Then that is the danger of their beliefs. They do not understand you, what it means to be human, to lead. The feelings I have for you are because of what I see, what I hear in your voice. All that tells me you are a natural leader. I follow because I believe in you. I would die for you because I believe in you. And where they look at you and see the death of the Force, I look at you and see hope for all life. I look at you and see that perhaps a life untouched by the Force is not the punishment it is believed to be. I will understand if you feel you must go on alone, but I ask that you do not. Instead, take strength from your connection to others. Do not forsake them as you did in exile. He awaits you at Telos. If you go there, you must face him. And when you do, he will wound you, as he has wounded me. I ask you, I beg you, to stay here with me. I want to look upon you, where no one else can see. Where it is just us. I want to see your face, the color of your skin. I wish to see what the handmaiden sees when she looks at you, that causes her heart to race and her tone to change. What causes her to forsake her heritage, her oaths, as you made me forsake mine. I need to know if perhaps I am wrong. If the universe is not as my master once showed me. From the moment I heard your voice across the galaxy, I have longed for you. It is the echo, a wound that travels still, that when heard, made me understand that there was another wounded as I was. One who had felt the same sense of loss. When I heard it, I loved you more than my own life. And I wanted you to be here with me for as long as you will let me love you. Stay. And I want you to see what I see when I gaze upon you. I want you to know why I cannot look at you, and why I am drawn to you.
All right. And we made it. We have arrived to the snowy planet. Well, parts of it is snowy at least. What up, Atris?
Who is there?
Who I am is not the question.
I am Atris, Jedi Master, the last historian of the Jedi, the last of the Jedi.
Those are titles, words you cling to as the darkness falls around you. It is not the first time we have met, Atris. I was here before.
With the exile?
Yes, I was here both times when the exile was brought before you.
Who are you?
I was the one who asked him to be exiled.
I did as you asked, so long ago. You seem familiar to me.
Atris, I have always been here.
You are that which has attacked the Jedi. You are Sith.
Sith is a title, yes, but like you, the title is not who I am. It is not what I believe. For you, it is different. Know that there was once a Darth Treya, and that she cast aside that role, was exiled, and found a new purpose. But there must always be a Darth Treya, one that holds the knowledge of betrayal, who has been betrayed in their heart, and will betray in turn. You have bathed in the knowledge of the Sith. But there is not enough truth in such teachings. But it will be a step for you. You have gathered Sith holocrons, Sith teachings from across the galaxy. It is why you have chosen servants who cannot feel the Force. And most importantly, they cannot feel what you have become.
I have sought to preserve the Jedi Order, and I have gathered all that I know of the Sith to this place, so I might find them and stop them.
I had wondered if any of these holocrons had survived Dantooine. You have taken relics from one destroyed planet to the devastation of another.
It was always intended for the Jedi to retreat to Telos should Dantooine be attacked, taking all their lore with them. We could not allow the tragedy at Ossus to happen again.
Such an act marked Telos for destruction. It is why the Sith came here, though the fleet commanders did not know why. It is why Revan ordered its destruction to mark the beginning of the Jedi's civil war. It was a message that there would be no place for the Jedi to retreat, to hide. I would not be surprised if Revan left other gifts beneath the surface of the planet. Much can be buried beneath graveyards that will never be found.
When the Sith attacked, I felt Telos die. Turbo lasers fell like lightning upon the landscape, as they did on Dantooine, and so many died. So many voices, screaming in pain.
Yes, such acts leave their mark on the galaxy. Their cries travel far, though few can hear them.
How did it happen?
Search your heart. It was never battle that called to you, never battle that caused you to fall. Alacor 5 has touched many things, and it casts its echoes still.
Why did he betray me?
You betrayed yourself. Do not blame the exile. And unlike you and I, there is still a chance that one may be saved, the one that you cast out.
Where is the exile? I had thought...
Oh, he will come, but it will be too late to save either of us. It is such a quiet thing to fall, but far more terrible is to admit it.
Beautiful. That was a great interaction. It's cool that you brought up Ossus, because at one point we got the Ossus Keeper robe at the palace.
Your mistress awaits. She has much to share with you.
Also, Atris had hella Sith holocrons in that chamber. Those red pyramids. Damn.
Our time here is done.
What of the exile?
He will come, in time. When he does, we will not be here. His battle is at Telos. Ours awaits us elsewhere.
What of Atris?
It is of no consequence. What happens next is between her and the exile.
Right. Save this real quick. Guess we just make our way to Atris in her chamber. Are we gonna be stopped by anyone? Anything, perhaps? Let's see. And away we go. Look at her standing off in the distance there. Oops. Got a little carried away. I'm not sure if this is going to help. But it's worth a try. Okay. We'll take those. And we'll save right here. Just in case.
He said he would come here to this place. If you think you can defeat me here, you are wrong. All this collected knowledge, all these teachings of combat and the Force, they're mine to command. And if I must use it to end you, I will. Surrender. You need not die. I fear nothing, least of all you. Let us end this.
You may try, old friend. Wow, Force Crush is broken. God
Kill me.
damn.
End this. If you will not kill me, then what will you do?
Oh, well done. Actually, I was prepared to die.
You have done well. All is as I have foreseen. There must always be a Darth Kreia, and if it will not be her, then I must assume that role, and as always bring about the betrayal of the Jedi and the Sith. I am not here, not in the flesh, not in your mind. These holocrons hold much of the Sith, and they hold much of my teachings from long ago. But you have much yet to learn, and great tests await you. The death of the past, the death of this false Jedi was only part of it. One of the Sith Lords has come to Telos. You know why he has come here, and if he is not stopped here now, then he shall lay waste to this planet. You must confront him. He is part of the past, and like this false Jedi, must be laid to rest. Only then shall you be ready for your final test. If not, then you shall die.
Interesting.
Such arrogance. You know where the final test lies. It is not here, not in the battle that will wage across the surface and skies of this dead planet. And know that if you do not come to me, if you run from this, then I shall sacrifice myself and end both our lives through the bond we share. You know where you must travel, and there I shall be waiting for you.
Yes, of course. And we got here, and now we're gone. Wow, my voice gave out. And now we're gone. Bum, bum. Look at that piece of shit floating through space. A shuttle. Ah, Telos military base. Wait. Might as well level them up on our own. The hell? Droid interface. Oh. Oh. I mean, might as well do this. I don't remember what weapon he has, but being skilled with two-handed weapons will help. Does he have the, nope. I think. Alright, let's see. Dex 3. Attack bonus, or attack modifier +2. Awareness 8. Demolitions 2. Dexterity 2. Constitution 2. Attack modifier 3. That's pretty good. We'll do that for now. Unless we see something else. Looks like what we have now. That's not what I want. Attack, Constitution. Yeah, we want that. I think I already went through this one. Okay, so he gets 2 utilities. Damage 15. $30, $60. Excuse me. Plasma thrower. That sounds good. Dex 1. That's probably not a bad idea. Points total, 110. Okay. Now, what about the strongest weapon we can find? 2 through 12. 5 through 25. That's pretty good. So, I'm getting the feeling that this is actually the HK Droid factory. So we must have done it correctly then.
Statement. The turbolith has been accessed, but no organics or hostiles have been detected entering the complex. Query. Is there a sensor malfunction? Irritated statement. The probability of such a malfunction is extreme. Order. Run a scan of all units within processing. Scan commence. Result. Only HK unit. Premonition. Something is wrong.
Yep. We got to it, baby. Alright. Very nice. Very nice.
Target acquired.
Looks like we're doing better damage than when we first used them. Alright. Here's the doors. Sealed off. The security lock's going to be open if there's emergency loss of power. Alright, so we kind of have an idea of what we're going to be doing. trying to cut off power, seems like. And we only have a few minutes left of the video, so we'll see as far as we can get in this factory, and then we'll continue through the factory in the next video.
Prejudice set to maximum.
Another blast door. Yep. Oh. And then this shield.
Unnecessary statement. That is Unit HK-47. Unnecessary addendum. He is an dismissive statement. It does not matter. He is obsolete. He can no more harm us than he could. The military droids will be more than sufficient to intercept the obsolete unit.
Oh, is that so? Is that what you think? Is this the same terminal? There is. And I'm assuming we can't just open this. Oh, we can. Very cool. Onward we shall go. There we go. Nope, we want power shot. Power blast. We missed. We missed again. Got faith in you, 47. Another one, huh? Well, how's frag grenade? 10 damage. Two spikes. We don't have any. Droid defense barrier, huh? Alright. We've got a good amount of exploring. That's gonna take a while. I don't think I have another plasma torch either. Yeah. Oh. Switching to combat.
Assassination protocol initiated.
This Telos right here, that looks pretty cool. Wow. Seems like we've got so much to explore here. So, I guess we're gonna just go ahead and call this a video. We're already around the hour mark anyway, so we'll save the rest of this factory for the next video. I appreciate everybody for tuning in, hanging out with us. It's been an awesome journey. We're getting closer and closer towards the end. Like I said, next part we're gonna go through the HK factory, complete it. Hopefully, I'm not entirely sure how big it is. It's my first time completing it. But I appreciate everybody. Y'all already know how we do it around here. Until next time, y'all. Dose.